For Wednesday's assignment, you're going to continue learning about sequences. This time you're going to use a rule to determine the next number in the pattern, or maybe not the next number, but a few numbers down. So the rule here is to multiply by 15. When it says multiply by 15, it means from the number of melons to the weight of the melons. So each time you're looking at the number of melons, you have to multiply times 15. 4 times 15 would go here, 5 times 15, 6 times 15 would go here. Divide by 8, you're taking the number of players and you're dividing them in teams of 8, so you have to do 40 divided by 8 is 5, 40 divided by 6 is 8, 56 divided by 8, 64 divided by 8. Again, divide by 8. This time your numbers are larger. You need a paper and pencil to determine, or you might be able to see a different pattern happening. Multiply times 10, we know that we need to take the number and just tack on a 0 at the end. So 30 times 10 is 300. 31 times 10, 310. And you can do the rest, 32 times 10, 33 times 10. Now, it's a word problem, but you're still using the table. So if the rule on top is to multiply times 8, 4 times 8 is $32, 5 times 8 is $40, 6 times 8, $48, 7 times 8 would go here, and that's how much money that Emma would earn if she mowed 7 lawns, $8 each. This one I need to clarify that a wavelength is the distance between the peaks of two waves. So these are the peaks on top, and even though there's 5 peaks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there are only 4 wavelengths because you have to count in between. This is 1 wavelength, 2 wavelengths, 3, and 4. So some of you might think that the rule might be to divide by 5 if you're counting the waves, but in reality the rule is to divide by 1, 2, 3, 4 in order to find how much one wavelength would be, how many feet one wavelength would be. So then for the next one, you're dividing by 6. So for how many books would sell for $168, you have to divide this by 6. Pretend like it's the next one in the table and this is a blank. You might be able to see a pattern here. We can go ahead and fill in 28 because we know that after 27, that would be 28. Can't have anything in between. However, 29 books cost how much money more than 20 books? So what I would do here is now you're starting with this number, 29 and 20, and they don't come necessarily next, like 20 is way before. But if the rule is to divide by 9 this way, you can divide by 6 this way, you can multiply by 6 the other way. So I would take 29 times 6 and 20 times 6 to find out how much these cost. And then we know more than means you have to find the difference between their prices.